Hello everyone. In this short video today, I just wanted to show you how you can automate pre-call research within Clay itself by using a combination of Make, which is a no-code integration tool, as well as SmartLead. So how this works is that once you receive a interested reply on SmartLead, it will trigger a webhook that will be able to send the details of the lead into Clay itself, which will help you to enrich all of the information that you need and can save you a lot of time, especially when you are going into back-to-back calls and you don't have enough time to do research. It can basically consolidate all of the information into one table for you, so you can at least scan through them before the call. Okay, so let me quickly demo it working first. So let's say I mark a lead as interested right now. Then this automation will run. Yeah, so as you can see here, a new row got created with all of the data filled in already. Just stop the updates here. Okay, so basically you'll be able to get all of the information in this table, which you can then go on and enrich and do all of the pre-call research itself. So how it works is that within Make, or rather let's start from SmartLead. Okay, so on SmartLead you can actually set webhooks by going to settings here. Okay, so what is a webhook? First of all, it is essentially a way for you to listen. Think of it as a phone number. You will be able to listen to it, and then you will be able to get data from it when there is a trigger. So in this case, we put a webhook of Make within SmartLead itself, so that it can send data to this Make webhook when it fulfills the given triggers, which in this case is when there is an update in the lead category. There are other things that you can do to trigger this as well, so it's really helpful. Okay, for example, if there is a positive email reply or something like that, you can also send a notification to Slack or your CRM like HubSpot. And in this case, set the lead category to interested, so that when they are interested in the call, it will basically do all of the research within Clay already. You can also test it out. Okay, and then you will be able to, within Make itself, this is how the workflow looks like. Okay, so what I've done here is you can basically just add a module by creating a scenario first in Make. You just create a new scenario here, and then you can add like a module which is basically called webhook in this case. Okay, so then it will generate this URL endpoint for me, which you can copy and then paste it into SmartLead here. So this is where SmartLead knows it will be able to send the data to this webhook when the condition is fulfilled. Okay, so in this case I've already run it, so it will actually show the JSON output that it gets from SmartLead itself. In this case, I have some basic details like the lead data, which is most of the things that I want. Okay, so once the data is received in Make, I then want to send a post HTTP request to Clay itself. So this is where it sends the data to. And how you can get this webhook in Clay is actually just going to create new table, and I believe it's monitor webhook. Yeah, monitor webhook, and then in this case it will be adding to an existing table for me. Okay, so once the source is created, yeah, basically it's this URL here that you can use, and you can also add in an authentication token as well, okay, when you send this data over. Okay, so once that is complete, these are basically how we send the data over. I want the body type to be raw, the content type to be JSON, and then I will map whatever is in the lead data that I showed earlier, basically all of these different fields here, and I map it within the request content. Okay, as you can see, you can select them here. I pass the response. Then as you can see here, it will send all of this sample data over to Clay itself. And then on Clay, you will also need to set up the mapping. Oops. No. Yes, you will also need to set up the mapping when it first runs, because otherwise Clay wouldn't know where to map it to as well. Yeah, you'll need to go to the cell details here, and then you need to map them one by one by adding them as a column. Okay, and then mapping it to the existing columns in the table. Okay, so a rather short video, but I hope it helps you, give you a good idea of how you can leverage Clay as well as make automations and SmartLead in order to, at least streamline this whole process of gathering research and information before your course. And I think it can save a lot of time, because I spend like 15 to 20 minutes gathering data, and to have all of them available in one table for me ready when it's done, once I update the lead status as interested to get all of this data, it's really helpful and saves a lot of time. Okay, let me know if you have any further questions or anything else that you would like to see in the future Clay content as well, and talk soon.